Hey, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Today, we are gonna share a real story on how to avoid importing risks. There is a Chinese proverb says, the biggest risk is not knowing where the risk is. This story is about payment without getting any shipment. When overseas company named Little Group, who had been scammed by a China lighting supplier named Lamp One in Zhongshan City. Little Group had paid about $300-400 US to buy the lights from Lamp One in 2014. However, Lamp One hadn't shipped any cargoes even after 1 year passed away. Little Group had tried various ways to talk with Lamp One via email or calling, however, was in vain. On one occasion, we have read Little Group's unfortunate experience on LinkedIn, and we felt pretty angry on Lamp One's shameful action. So we have decided to try our best to help Little Group and to see if money could be refunded from Lamp One. So we have got in touch with Little Group's owner, Mr. Eric, and successfully got Eric's authorization to directly talk with Lamp One. So we called Lamp One salesperson, Miss Claire, for more story. After getting to know how this thing goes from 1 year ago till then, we have got that it indeed Lamp One's full responsibility. However, Lamp One didn't agree to return the money back to Little Group. So in order to help solve it more effectively, I drove my car hundreds of kilometers from Shenzhen to Zhongshan Lamp One's factory to further discuss with Lamp One face to face. Even though we have kept being threatened by Lamp One during our talk with the Lamp One's owner, Mr. Xu, yet our investigation has found a more accurate reason of why Lamp One hadn't been willing to refund, which is pretty ridiculous. The salesman claims one corporate alien customer gave up their ordered cargo due to something without paying Lamp One balance. So her boss, Mr. Xu, was not willing to manufacture Little Group's ordered products until Claire to get her alien customer's balance. What's more ridiculous is that Claire wasn't Lamp One's employee at all, who is actually Lamp One's trading company customer, which means that Little Groups never directly cooperated with Lamp One at all, because where Little Group's money had been transferred to was Claire's trading company bank account, which is registered in HK, whose company name is actually Tianchu International. So that the Little Group's supplier is actually Claire and Tianchu instead of a Lamp One. However, Little Group hadn't known anything about that truth until we shared the survey with them. Next, we have done our best to solve such complicated issue while talking with the police, embassy, and lawyer, etc. However, it doesn't work at all, because nobody gave a shit about it. As a matter of fact, it's not a big deal to them. Luckily, according to our own constant negotiation with Lamp One and Claire, they finally promised to sign an agreement of refunding money back to Little Group at the end of 2015. However, 3 years later till now, the money still hasn't been refunded back. Time proved that their promise has been just a bloody fucking trick. Meanwhile, Lamp One and Claire are both disappeared and couldn't be got in touch with anymore. From the standpoint of our design sourcing company, we have found that there are too many risks and hidden risks during Little Group's importing procedure from above story. First, Little Group hadn't made enough survey on potential supplier Lamp One and Claire, so that it may lead to business disaster because suppliers' crime cost is too low. As to good sourcing agent company, it never happens, because they not only investigate their factory but also investigate their salesmen and products. As for overseas customers, considering they are unfamiliar with the Chinese policies and suppliers' tricks, So potential risks actually has been existing all the time now, as for many overseas importers. 2. Little Group hadn't made enough market research on such oyster LED lights. Although Lampo and Claire offer cheaper pricing than others, yet cheaper pricing doesn't equal to cost-effective pricing. It never happens for a good sourcing agent company because they has to make at least a brief marketing survey and product cost analysis, etc., and then analyze if supplier pricing level is reasonable or not. 3. Salesman Claire pretends to be a real factory, actually a trading company. As a sourcing agent company, checking the business line if everything is according with a so-called factory or not is a must. 4th, Little Group didn't notice that supplier's beneficiary name isn't the same as factory name. During to a higher tax of a China mainland company, so normally Chinese supplier of their beneficiary bank account from their HK company. Thus, it increased much difficulty for overseas importer to identify if such HK company is really the same factory. Cause some mainland factories same as the HK company, some not. No worries, sourcing agent company has many methods to verify before cooperating with the Chinese supplier. Plus, even though some mainland factory is as same as the HK company name, yet it doesn't stand for the company are legal, which may share the reason of why at our other videos. 5. Cooperating with a regular legal trade company is reasonable. However, Little Group didn't realize the risk of cooperating with a Chinese supplier who only have an HK trading company, because HK trading company is just an offshore company type, or who may not even be found after quality problem. As a legal regulation, supplier at least have their own mainland company too, registered in mainland China. Of course, as to a sourcing agent company, what we need to investigate is far more than those in order for secure international transaction. 6. Little Group didn't realize that prevention is always greater than treatment, because once the problem has been found, it's normally too late to be solved. So a proposal to be shared that it would be better for importers to cooperate with a good China sourcing agent company before cooperating Chinese factories or Chinese trading companies, since sourcing agent company has been playing a role as your assistant, safeguard, or your eyes, who are more professional at avoiding importing risks. Product sourcing, factory inspection, product inspection, saving time and saving money, etc. Finally, there is a thing to end our topic on today. The best time to repair the roof is on sunny days, not the rainy days, and prevention is always greater than treatment. Plus, no matter whether to cooperate with us, sourcing agent company or not, it's not important to us. The most important is that your business boat could smoothly avoid such stormy waves when importing from China. See you soon. Bye bye.